The watch world is very diverse, and you can find a piece for every taste and budget. Although there is a vast luxury category that is reserved only for the lucky of us, in today's world of large-scale production chains and massive industrial colossus, we can strongly affirm that watches has never been so accessible for everyone. In the past, pocket watches and wristwatches were only available for the rich and powerful who possessed enough wealth to afford such a luxurious passion. But nowadays we have access to a variety of timekeeping devices never seen before. The price of certain watches may be as low as a cup of coffee, but the quality decreased proportionally with the price. Quality branded timepieces with heritage may still cost a fortune, but on the market there are plenty of accessible good quality watches you may look at. The trick now is to recognize value and choose the best option suitable for you. In this ocean of Chinese superclones and very cheap, poor quality junk, it may be hard to recognize a valuable timepiece. Today we'll discuss some very cheap yet very qualitative options. Orient TriStar is one of the most beloved collection among watch enthusiasts. It possesses great value and rapport with the price between $50 and $100. The Japanese movement may display only a date complication, or the day-date complication, or even a complication with auxiliary hand. This movement is automatic wind only, and it cannot be winded manually, but this is not such a problem. The dial may come in many colors and combinations with a variety of different dial indicators. The TriStar collection features a crystal glass 37 mm diameter without crown, standard 50 meters water resistance and stainless steel case and bracelet. The bracelet isn't very qualitative, but this is the trade-off in this price category. The elements is made from pressed steel, but it looks nice and is good enough for someone who's not very pretentious. In product photos, this watch looks cheap, but in person it looks like a proper gentleman's watch. I own this black dial with silver bracelet model for about 2 years now, and I'm very satisfied. Personally, I'm in love with this variation. I've seen this in reality and I think it looks great, especially in direct sunlight. You will never regret you bought this timepiece. We've talked about this model in a previous video. I'll let a link in the description. Vostok Amphibia is one of a kind. At a starting price of $85, this model shares diver features with much expensive watches. This is a very good choice if you aim for a quality and durable diver that costs less. The Russian quality watchmaking experience never fails to impress collectors around the world. This piece is in direct competition with Japanese watches on the budget-friendly market, and the absolute winner in this run is us, the watch lovers community. Another great choice in this price range is Seiko 5 SNK. This can be considered the competition for Orient TriStar collection. It features a Seiko and house movement with date and day complication. This timepiece looks sporty and dressy at the same time, and it can be combined with a large variety of clothes from your wardrobe. It measures 38 mm with 50 meters water resistance and stainless steel case. The hardlex glass used may not be as resistant as sapphire glass, but it's more scratch repellent than simple crystal glass. Leaving aside the watch enthusiasts community, this may be the perfect watch for someone who just wants a good piece to rely on everyday activity. It looks good, fits the majority of daily scenarios, it's well constructed under Japanese certification, and, the most important thing, it costs around $100. In comparison with other cheap quartz watches on the market created by clothes designers, this model is truly special and offers way more than you pay for. If you're not a connoisseur in horology, or if you're new in this sphere, you should consider this model as a good place to start your collection. I don't want to offend anyone from the elite collectors out here, but we need to address this subject. Do you love or do you hate Pagani Design watches? Because these are the only options available. To love or to hate, many will say this Chinese watch manufacturer is an offense against Swiss luxury watch industry. Yet many other will say this is an homage brand that offers decent quality pieces that looks alike luxurious models, no matter in which side you identify yourself, because there are objective parameters we can analyze to rank this timepiece. Many of these models comes equipped with automatic movements. These are usually Seiko NH35 or other movements related. This is a very strong point for this watches. I appreciate this choice of using a decent Japanese automatic movement instead of Chinese cheap ones. There's even a GMT model with automatic movement. There are quartz models aviable, featuring Miyota movements. These are mostly used for chronograph watches or other complications that require a much expensive Japanese movement that would rise the final price of the watch too much. The other specifications are good enough for this price range. Most of these watches offer sapphire glass, 100 meters water resistance and stainless steel case and bracelet. At a price around $100–150, I think this is an offer hard to resist. You can find models even cheaper on AliExpress if you are lucky. These watches copy Rolex models, Omega models, even Seiko models. I'm interested in this Milgauss ripoff, and maybe I'll buy one to review it for you. I think all of this means intelligent marketing and branding because it targets watch collectors who appreciate a well-constructed watch with a quality movement and good specifications more than a simple logo on the dial. It's the inside of a watch that make it really special and valuable. Maybe you do not appreciate this brand, and that's okay, but you should keep in mind that there is a vast community out there that understand its purpose and its place in the world of watches. Loris is a Seiko sub-brand that was first launched in Australia in the 80s to complete the already popular Seiko and Pulsar brands. They wanted to create a selection of low-cost watches that still offered style, quality, and technology. Over the last 30 years, more than over 100 million watches have been sold. This was an instant success, offering not only affordable products, but products with high design and technology qualities. Taking advantage of the huge advancements in technology, company Loris offers you reliable timepieces at a low cost. They create watches for men, women, and children, and continue to offer that same value for money that they aimed to from the beginning. This model I present here costs less than $100 and offers a Seiko automatic movement with 41 hours power reserve, 50 meters water resistance, crystal glass, and a stainless steel case with leather strap. The dial has some nice reflections and overall looks better in reality than in this photos. Thank you very much for your time and hope you enjoyed today's video. Let's start a discussion in the comments section about what timepiece you like or dislike. You can give me suggestions and ideas for next videos. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and until next time, keep watching.